So hey guys, my name is Martin Schumayer, and in this video I'm going to talk about the 6-step formula to move on. And I've had to come to this point to do it myself, and I've came across a lot of struggle during my relationship and after. And it wasn't that much of a time that I've dated a girl half a year ago. We've been together for 2 months, but it was the most struggle in my life because of the fact that I actually loved her, but I let her go because it's another topic, but it's something related to the book called Attached that I'm currently reading, and it's about attachment styles, and it's about how you can find and keep love. And I wasn't aware of this knowledge and everything, and I found out that whenever I feel intimacy and whenever I am getting closer to someone, I'm getting closer to her, I feel the need to keep a distance because I was avoidant and she was anxious. And this is the complete opposite. And it wasn't about that I didn't love her or there were some obstacles in the relationship that couldn't be handled. It was about just that I've been always avoidant all my life and she was anxious, and I didn't know about this. Of course she didn't know about this, and I said all kind of things about this topic to her, but it wasn't the truth. I said that I actually didn't love her, but it wasn't the truth. But it's the past. You've got to live in the present and don't think about the past that much, because the things that happened is the past, and you've got to move on somehow. And I figured out some ways to do it. Actually, the first is that I've been struggling so much because I've contacted her so much, and I've been stuck in the same state of loving her because I made contact over and over again, and I wanted to get her back. So the first point is no contact. It's hard, it's fucking hard, I know, because you want her presence and you want her love, and there's always some chance in yourself that there's a possibility that I can get her back and so on. But as long as you don't contact her, it's gonna be so much better, because nowadays we have our phones and everything. You can just search for her and you can watch her photos, unfollow her or unfriend her, and don't watch her photos. Today's so easier to get distracted by because of her, and you're gonna be stuck in the same stage. Just believe this. Of course, sometimes it doesn't enough to just think about it. Why did it happen, and why was it so hard to break up, or why was it so hard to be in that relationship? Because when we are in our head, we overthink so much. We cannot see exactly and clearly when we are in our head. You've got to journal the reasons why did you break up with her. You've got to write down your thoughts, your feelings, and everything that is inside you. Not in your mobile, not in your computer. onto a fucking piece of paper. Because phone and computers and every electrical devices are distracting factors. Just take a fucking piece of paper and write it down. Just write it down. Everything. Don't think. Just grab a fucking piece of pen, a paper. Just sit down. Throw your phone away. And don't put any pressure on you. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Just write down everything that it is in your mind about your partner, about the breakup, and about everything that you feel about it. And you might get an answer. You clear your head while you're doing it. So this is another very good way to handle this situation. Third one. Set new goals. As long as you are progressing towards something new, a goal, a dream, or it could be anything that you love. As long as you're progressing towards something that attracts you, you're not gonna think about her. You're gonna think about your goals. You're gonna think about the things that you wanna achieve, and you're not gonna think about her. I can tell you. Because as long as you're sitting alone at home, as long as you are alone and you're not doing anything, you are gonna think about her. It's so simple, because you're not doing anything. You're allowing yourself to think about her. You've got to be busy. You've got to do your own stuff. It could be anything. You can write. You can, now, I don't know, you can read, you can play football, play tennis, go for an own business, whatever you want. It's like there are infinite possibilities. Everything depends on your imagination. And the fourth one is like the one that I was talking about, that when you set a goal, it's not enough to just plan. You've got to act and take action. The fourth one is to progress toward new goals. You've set yourself goals and dreams and things that you want to do in your daily life, and you have to progress towards it. Because as long as you're just planning and writing that I will do this and I will do that, yeah, and one day when I will be ready, I can do that. But no one is ever stopping you. The only one who is stopping you is you. Procrastination, I might not be good enough, and so on. You cannot do this to yourself. And you cannot say that, what if I don't have enough time? It's not about that. There is no such thing as I don't have time. Everything is about prioritization. So that's it. The fifth one is start dating again. It might be hard for the first time because you might be still obsessing over her. But when you find yourself that your soul has healed enough to meet someone new, when you feel this, go for it. Just ask someone if she's up for a date, or just search for eye contact and take action, and that's it. And you will eventually feel better. You will find someone better, and you will eventually confess to yourself that actually she wasn't for me, and this is the girl who I was looking for. You never know. You can come across a girl anytime, in a mall, in a parking slot, in the street, in a bar. Or you never know. You never know. You have to just open your eyes and be open for opportunities. And the sixth one is keep your relationships close. Whenever you find someone that you feel like you love her, and you feel like that she loves you back, don't fuck it up. I have fucked up. A lot of my friends have fucked up. I've heard a lot of stories, but read this book, Attached, because this book is going to save you from a lot of suffering. A lot of suffering, because you are going to understand between the relationship and between the connection about people that a lot of people have different attachment styles and different approachment and feelings about a relationship, intimacy, closeness, and everything. And if you are unaware of this topic and about this knowledge, it's like driving a car, closed eyes, and you never know when you're gonna crash. You never know. You never know when you're gonna crash your relationship and crash your heart and crash her heart. So read this fucking book because it's good for you. I'm not telling you to read this because this is good for me this is good for me because you read this. I'm telling you to read this because I've been through a lot of suffering because I wasn't aware of this knowledge. And you're gonna win. You are gonna win from it. Because every time you meet someone new, you're gonna feel that you are controlling the situation. You know what's happening. And this is the most important thing you can do as a man. To be secure, to be confident, and that people can trust you. So this is it, guys. I hope you've learned something about this video. If you do, I don't mind if you subscribe to my channel. Peace, guys.